What's up, guys? J.R. Raymond back again, coming to you from MRB Classic Pro Shop here in Classic Lanes in Rochester Hills, Michigan. Where today we're going to take a look at the UFO, but we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to take the UFO and we're going to take it out on a pair of lanes that is absolutely trashed. They are destroyed. There has been a ton of games on them. It's all through the holidays. Just open bowlers, league bowlers have been on it. So it's going to be interesting to see how this ball reacts on the beat up lane condition out there. But we're going to try and see if we can't still get it to go through the pins. So don't really judge too much based on this video, because we're going to do another one where we do it on the fresh pattern as well. But this is literally all I have available right now. And I want to be able to get this ball out there so you guys can see something from it, even if it looks awful right now, which I doubt it'll look awful. We'll find a way to make it look okay. Might not strike a lot, but that's okay. We're going to get her going. So we're going to head out to the lanes. This one we actually ended up going with the same layout as the Halos. So it was that 70 or 80 by 5.5 by 60 or 70 or something like that. Pretty similar, but same as the Halo, whatever that was. So you'll be able to kind of look at the Halo and see the difference here. Obviously, we didn't throw the Halo on a really beat up pattern, but we'll kind of, maybe that'll be the next one. We'll do this on the fresh, and then we'll base the Halo off of this as well, since it's the same company. So anyway, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna take a few shots, so stay tuned. All right, so a little bit different this time. I'm just going to kind of talk you through some of these shots. We're on a really beat up pattern. This is the league pattern that's had a bunch of open bowling on it. People throwing the house balls down the middle, so the ball reaction is going to be rough. And we found some ball reaction that looked okay through most of the video. So the first one you see, it just hooked immediately, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but it hooked immediately and then kind of bailed a little bit down lane, meaning it didn't hook that much down lane. It just rolled very smoothly. So I opened my angle up a little bit, and you see that wrap 10, half 10 almost got the messenger there. So we're going to try and throw another shot there and see what happens. And then kind of make some adjustments off of it and see what we can kind of figure out as far as ball reaction with this thing. Now, first instincts on this is it's pretty smooth and early, but I take that with a grain of salt because, you know, we are bowling on something that's been beat up. So I'm not sure what it's going to look like on a fresh pattern yet. But here, so you should watch that wrap 10 again. So now we have to really make some adjustment to try to get the corner pins out. So we're going to change our hand a little bit, move a little bit further left, and that was the wrong move because this is going to hook through the face, where I needed to actually just change my hand a little bit, go back to the right, and I've been okay. But you'll notice here in these next couple of shots that they get much better, that the ball rolls through the middle of the lane a little bit better. It doesn't hook quite as early and bail, so then it has a chance to actually go through the pins. So that one was much better. You can see the reaction down lane a whole lot better. We stay there for a couple of shots, and you'll notice, surprising to my own mind, my ability to repeat shots has been pretty good today. So it works out pretty good. You can see my hand is pretty good around the ball there. I'm not rolling it too much because of how much early hook there is. So I don't want the ball to hook early and then not have anything in the back part of the lane. So I kind of have to try to manipulate my hand to get the ball through the front because of such a strong cover. But the cool thing is this ball doesn't overreact off of the dry. And it hasn't underreacted yet off of the oil down lane or even in the middle of the lane. Because even though this pattern is beat up, there's still a ton of volume, a ton of oil in the middle of the lane. So you have to try to still get the ball to read in the right spot. And so far, we've been fairly successful. You're watching all these shots go 10 back on I know some people are going to be like, this isn't really a beat up league pattern. Yeah, it really is. You'll watch as I move left, the ball starts to really slow down and won't go through the pins. But I think it's a couple. Yeah, see that one? You can see it really starts to slow down there. And then I move a few more left here, and I think I throw a couple more good ones that strike. And then once I get far enough left, you'll see a bucket. You'll see you miss the head pin to the right, and it doesn't want to react in that big pile of soup in the middle. So, but that one, I closed my angles down enough to where it would still roll through the pins. And I don't know if it's so much I was closing my angles down as it was the ball was just hooking early enough to where it didn't float to the right and not hook. You know, it was just hooking in the middle in the front part of the lane to where I could actually keep the angles kind of closed down and watch it go through the pins. But now I'm starting to get far enough left. You can see the ball is still, it's like hooking the whole lane almost. You know, not the entire lane left to right, but I mean front to back. Like it's hooking in the front, it's hooking in the middle, and it's hooking down lane still. So that's a good sign for like a benchmark type ball, a strong, you know, starting piece. I can't believe how good it looked there. You get in the middle of the lane right here, and you can watch the ball still go through the pins. When I wish I would have took video of how much oil was down lane. Like there was a ton of oil right in front of the head pin just from all the house balls going down the lane. And so here you'll notice I think this is where I missed the head pin. Yeah. So I threw it right late because I got it down. I got it to the right too late down lane. It didn't want to hook. It wasn't gonna react off that. So then we make an adjustment off that and start to get it there early rather than late, because now we're getting to the point where we're sliding in the left gutter and we have to get it right fast. And that wasn't fast enough either, so it's going to 2-pin. Oh no, that one struck. Woo! That one hooked. The next one 2 pins. I think I almost bucket on the next one. And then we really slow roll one to the right. So watch this one. So this one you'll notice I don't get it quite far enough right, and it will roll up a little too quick and be a little too lazy down lane. Blah, 2-8. Yeah, that's rough, but that's okay. So we make an adjustment the next one, and we make sure to throw it to the right even faster, so we get it to that dry spot, because even though this is a beat up leak pattern, it is still a leak pattern, so the dry is all still to the right. So I can still throw the ball to the right and get it to hook. It's just got to get there fast enough. So you watch how steep this one is, and it just barely gets them out, barely slips through there. So we are then going to throw a shot up the right side, and the right side, I mean, it looks even, I mean, it's rough here. You watch it, it goes through the front, and it just wiggles and burns and doesn't quite get there. So, but surprising to me, this ball still looked pretty good on this pattern. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the fresh pattern. All right, there you have it. There is the UFO on a beat up leak pattern. It's worse than beat up. It was used all through the Christmas break and everything, so you see so much oil down lane. And the fact that this ball still found a way to go through the pins, even though you saw as I went left, the only way to even get it to hook was to throw it to the right. I had to get it into the dry a little bit because of how much traffic there was, how much oil there was down lane. If I kept it in the middle, that thing was going 60 feet no matter how much surface was on it. But you saw that it had the ability still to go through the pins, even on the trashiest lane condition. It didn't look the greatest as far left as I went, but when I was straighter and into the track area or just left of the track area, even when the lanes were beat up, it was pretty good at getting through there and still going through the pins and striking after I made the right hand tweak there. You saw shot 4 or 5, stood in the same spot, left a couple of 10 pins, and then just made a minor adjustment, threw 3 or 4 in a row, and it was good to go. So, but this ball, I mean, we're gonna do another video. Obviously, I'm gonna do this on the fresh pattern too. But I want to give you guys a little bit of a look, something different. Obviously, I like to do some things a little bit different and let you see them on some of the beat up league patterns rather than just constantly see them on fresh back ends where, just about every ball fresh looks, fairly similar. So this was the UFO on a beat up league pattern. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be on the lookout here in the next couple of days. We're going to do on the fresh pattern, we're going to do the same ball and we're going to review it again. So until next time, guys, take care.